Conservatives are more offended by rainbow flags, which are a pro-equality, pro-gay rights, pro-LGBT rights flags, than they are by Confederate flags. This is a poll by Public Policy Polling. You remember that story from about a month ago where two students were suspended in Washington State, mind you, for wearing Confederate flags to school. And the reason they were wearing those flags is that another student had worn a gay pride flag to school to celebrate LGBT History Month. Well, Public Policy Polling did a poll of conservatives. This is a poll of conservative opinion in the U.S. They asked, do you think high school students should be allowed to wear Confederate flags to school? 43% of conservatives said yes, they should. 37% said no, they should not. 19% said they are not sure. The next question was, do you think high school students should be allowed to wear gay pride flags to school? 28% think they should, which is 15 points lower than yes on Confederate flags. 57% say no, they should not. 15% not sure. And then the follow-up is, do you think it's more appropriate for high school students to wear gay pride flags or Confederate flags to school? 9% of conservatives said gay pride flags. 38% said Confederate flags. Half just weren't sure. This is just sickening, Lewis, because as you know, the gay pride flag is a symbol of anti-discrimination. It is a symbol of equality. And regardless of what arguments you want to make about the origins of the Confederate flag, today it is a dog whistle for a very specific point of view. And even if you argue that it isn't racist per se, it represents a country, a nation based around slavery. And it is used today by hate groups. It is used by racist groups. The swastika may have once been a symbol of peace, Lewis. It is not representative of that today. And to pretend it is would be ignorant. And the same applies to the Confederate flag.
Yeah, I agree. And, I think maybe I would want kids who choose to wear the Confederate flag to be able to do so, because I don't know, personally, I just kind of like to know who the idiots are, and that's a pretty good way to spot them.
Yeah, well, there's no question that it's certainly a red flag because it is such a dog whistle, like I said. Forget about saying conservatives are racist, right? That's an oversimplification. It doesn't really get us anywhere. The salient point here is, do you realize, ladies and gentlemen, that this poll shows us that the average conservative is more offended by homosexuality and treating gay people equally than they are by slavery? That is essentially what we can deduce from this poll. And what this says is it's horrifying about the American conservative group right now.
Yeah, it's pretty bad, David. We're in a pretty rough place.